Kyla Pratt said that she has been engaged to her man for 20 years.
20 years.
20 years.
And they are in no rush to run to the altar. I think this is a queen by every measure.
This is
What?
disgusting
Hey
fucking
man,
work, dog.
listen.
What? That
There's
nigga
no
don't
need to
love her,
rush.
I thought.
Listen. Let me
Nah.
intro the topic. This is a queen by every measure. Fix your crown, queen. I think that we need, like Ten said, there's a lot of people that want that goddamn wedding day instead of the marriage. They are
I said
content
that.
with being good with each other, having a healthy relationship, raising their two daughters, and going forth and prospering instead of putting these fuck ass
And before y'all start, she didn't want the marriage
what
yet.
is it called? Expectations from the world onto everybody. She good. She ain't
Okay,
nagging a nigga.
I be
They
hearing
both
about
Rashad,
a
grown
nigga
can
up.
I
like he
please?
ain't
Hey
no
man,
good.
I
we
I
gotta
gotta
do it.
leave.
We
I
need
gotta
more thought
leave and
processes
come
like
back.
this. Go ahead,
I gotta
Jonee.
leave and come back. But
She leave
shut the
out. She
fuck
a
up.
just
Move
sit
out the
on
way,
that
DB. I'm
show.
talking, nigga.
Here
Rashad.
come the
Move.
The
disrespect. See,
hell?
we
Hold
had
on.
it.
And
Woo!
this nigga with this
Rashad.
thing, you need to be the one taking Jiggy. No, you
Damn,
Leave.
be
y'all gonna
quiet
let
because
me know they see?
I heard what you said earlier, Jiggy. You started disrespect. Don't even say it because I will do a playback on you. Anywho. So listen. Rashad, you are the nastiest nigga in the world
Never.
because no, listen. You the nastiest nigga in the world because what works for them does not mean that's the standard. And y'all love to get these one-off Chrissy and Jim Jones, Kyla Pratt and her nigga examples of a long-lasting engagement as the standard that more women need to align with. Kyla Pratt and her fiance have kids together. If you saw them on the little Black Ink show, they ain't got no problems. He ain't out here doing nothing crazy. They are in a successful relationship. And if they are saying, hey, we still made a commitment, meaning we do want to eventually get married, and they are not yet there, I'm not going to be the one to look at them and saying, he ain't this, she ain't that, blah, blah, blah. Now, I would ask the question, why get engaged? Like, I don't understand that point.
The
Why get
commitment of it.
engaged? Sure, if that's how they've made that up in their mind, sure, whatever. But at the same time, if it's going to be all of that, then there's other ways that you could do some sort of ceremony without the legalities and just move forward without having this be the thing that stands over your relationship. But Rashad, you is a nasty nigga for what you just tried to do and try to act like this is something that more women need to understand what's going on. If a woman wants to get married, find a man that wants to get married too. Rashad, we're Audra.
Rashad, please
Johnny
let me.
Blake,
Two-day in a
Rashad, I'm
row.
gonna try.
please.
I swear to God, I'm gonna make you
2 day in
quick.
a
But
row.
please let me say this real quick. Quick,
Nasty
Rashad.
Kenya,
individual.
no, Kenya, that's
No,
enough.
please,
I
no,
thought
no,
we
no,
were
no, no,
wasting
please.
your
I'm just
time
gonna
with
be
these
quick.
type
I
of
swear
It's
to
another
God. I
woman in
swear
the
to
Right, let's
God.
relationship
quick.
though.
I swear to
Hold
God.
on, wait
No,
1 second. Let Pixie go because she had her
don't
hand
let
up.
Kenya go.
Let Pixie.
No, bro.
We gotta get the new
Ooh,
He
let me
speaker.
said
talk.
Pixie. Goddamn, shut the fuck up and move to the back. Go ahead, Pixie.
Thank you.
Who's she
Hi.
talking to?
So what I was gonna go ahead and say is I'm so glad that whole went ahead and Mike dropped that on y'all because that was the bottom line. Moving on to this topic, Jonee kind of more or less put in a tight bow exactly what I'm saying. We hate when we go ahead and use the nuances within bigger points. I understand it, but we need to talk to that. But that doesn't necessarily mean that that's the overall. Like she said, it works for them, it works for them. I personally feel now talking to the people that do want to go ahead and get married and do want to go ahead and do that. I am pro marriage. I do believe that, that's something that people want. I think that the problem is you have to be able to align yourself with somebody that has the same program as you. If you are the type of person that are looking for marriage or intentional to look for marriage and that kind of connection, and that is something that's important to you, you need to be able to get with somebody. The problem I feel that happens is when people seek out partners that do not have that at all in their game plan, right? Or do not have the discernment to go ahead and see, well, this person does not have any point or any objective to try to go ahead and get married or anything like that, because there's nothing wrong with that. There's people that live long lives and happy lives not getting married, vice versa, but you have to be able to go ahead and do that. You can't go ahead and try to force somebody into, a box that they're not going to fit in. And that's just a bottom line. The more we go ahead and progress as that, the happier we will all be. That's it.
Go ahead, Kenya.
Thank you. Oh my God. I
Rashad, you just don't
love
learn, huh?
Hunter, shut up.
Gotcha.
I have to laugh. I have to laugh because when I say I love this, because Rashad, I mean, how convenient is it that this was the next point? Now, ladies, because really I only be
Hey, we
speaking to
gotta
the ladies.
produce this
Honestly,
motherfucker, man.
honestly, I'm gonna be honest. Even I'm speaking to the men right now. All the niggas that's in the listeners that don't ever feel me and you stand with men, just hear me out, right? You're a logical person. You're a
No.
logical person, right? Isn't it very fucking convenient that right now, because they're still together, they're over here positing that what she's doing is a good thing, that she's sticking beside this man and she done had kids and it's a 20-year engagement. I want you guys to know, ladies, please perk up your fucking ears. If he left her or if she left him today, they would be denigrating this same woman for being a single woman with children that has never been married. So honestly, like I said before, if it's always in your fucking benefit to keep a bitch around and to keep nutting at her and to keep using her as a fucking crutch and a resource, but never marry her because it's only on you to get married, and then when you don't do that, and God forbid that doesn't fall through, she's the one that has to bear the brunt of never being the married party. Because right now y'all sitting up here telling me, oh my God, yeah, she's a real bitch, she's a real bitch, she's a real bitch. No, because you just shamed single mothers for giving out that cooch and not getting married, but now conveniently she's a real bitch. I hope they stay together. I hope they never leave each other, bro, because y'all are sick fucks. Because if they do end up breaking up, you're gonna shame her for the same traits that you was calling her a real bitch for right now. It's only for y'all benefit. Ladies, they're liars and they're lying. Please hear these niggas when they speak.
Damn, Rashad, they jumping you.
Nah, listen. The
No.
what's most important.
I judge a mom who just have a baby out of wedlock, so I don't give a fuck what you talking about, Kenya. Nigga or bitch.
But I thought you said that y'all not doing husband duties as a regular
No
nigga. So
nigga never said he not doing husband duties. Stop
Who
it.
said that?
Hold on, wait. I think the bigger point.
She's a
Who
Hold on,
said
liar.
that?
wait. The bigger point is what I was
Ugh.
saying is early on in the other segment, we know that the marriage narratives that a lot of women have are disingenuous and it's not coming from a place of themselves. They are feeling the pressure from society to want to get this nigga to marry them. And then when we get into marriages, then you realize that they're not going to do what's necessary. So that's why we hear all the shit that y'all talking about, what y'all ain't going to do. With them, they're not succumbing to those societal pressures. They understand
Societal
that they're in a
pressures or
relationship.
because
well,
they
Hold on,
love
hold
you?
on, hold on, hold on.
Rashad, what
King,
are
you
you
just had that
talking
long
about?
ass
can I
spiel.
And,
finish?
and they
Rashad, all these
and they
motherfuckers gonna be
displayed it 10
fornicating
years
anyway.
Hold
ago
on,
Oh
on
wait.
God.
He
national
had this long
TV.
ass spiel. She is
They
not
displayed it on VH1.
succumbing to the societal pressures of let's get married, and if we don't get
Yeah,
married,
she just
there.
fornicating right now.
God damn it! We don't need no ad libs. What I'm saying is that they're not succumbing to the societal pressures and understanding that they have two kids and their relationship is good and they don't need all that extra shit because they are happy in where they're at. Now imagine her throwing away 20 years of love and happiness in household just because a bitch on the outside said, "Ooh, girl, you ain't married." That's what I'm saying. A lot of y'all can't stand on y'all own too and realize that you got something good. A lot of y'all done threw away y'all motherfucking husband trying to chase y'all homegirl's validity and validation, and then now you single. That's why I say
Well,
she a good woman.
That's not real
Rashad.
life.
Well,
That's not real life. You
if
just
I can
made that up.
finish,
Thank you. That's a
Or
and
Disney Pixar movie. Rashad, that's not real life.
hold on
your
real
three
quick,
baby
and then
daddies,
let
That's
two
not
me.
fucking
D's.
happening.
There's
So,
some ors
Rashad,
in there.
so y'all want women to do wife duties and not be technically a wife, right? And if women put standards on you, the first thing y'all say that I'm not your nigga, right? It's no middle ground as far as the effort on both genders. I'm not understanding how Jiggy just said that women wasted their time with niggas, right? You knew that he wasn't gonna marry your ass, you stuck around, and now you out of a nigga. But in this situation, it to engage for 20 years, I'm sorry, it seems like he's never going to marry her, right?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
But hold on, wait. If I'm just speculating like y'all niggas do all the fucking time,
Whoa,
right?
whoa, whoa was crazy.
So if I'm speculating, this nigga is not moving to marry her. So I'm trying to understand when does she transfer to dumb bitch side?
She's the one that doesn't want
As soon
marriage
as
like
she's
that.
single, Bray. As soon as
She's
she's
the one
single.
that's
I,
not.
Oh,
As
when
soon
she
as
10
she's
leaves,
years
single,
ago,
oh,
she
okay,
a dumb
yeah,
bitch
that's
with
when it kicks
10,
her
kids.
back in.
I don't
As
think
soon as
y'all
she's
niggas.
single,
ladies,
she a
ladies,
dumb
Y'all need to
bitch
get your
with
details
kids.
on
Okay,
And
so
this.
even
when
though
she
she was
when
just being a
She's
when
the
she
wife
one
to the
One
that's.
mic, one mic. Go
le-
ahead, DB, and then we
She's
got
the one
Jig.
10
that's
years,
not that into
10,
marriage. It's
Go
not
hold it,
him.
go
10
DB,
years,
and then we got
right.
Jig.
10 years ago, if y'all watched fucking Love It, the Black
I
Ink
don't watch reality TV,
series,
bird shit, but
okay, well, cool. 10 years ago, she displayed and expressed all these sentiments on public national fucking television 10 years ago. It's just coming out today. But but Jonee was right. They get along. They communicate. He seemed like a stand up nigga from what I saw. And she happy and at peace, it seems like, with her choice and decision that she made. She made this shit.
Go ahead, Jig.
Yeah, I think where they get lost with what you're saying, Rashad, is people don't realize, okay, let me be the first one to say it plain and clear. Marriage is doing what works for you and your partner. That's the concept of it. Y'all keep trying to act like y'all need to have this version of what everybody else got, or if it's not, then you're scared that somebody's going to judge what you're doing and say, oh, but you're this and you're that and the No, it's what you and your partner want to do for life. That's what you signing up for. And the problem that people are having is, for a lot of y'all are on here, right? Whether you want to be married, whether you're single, whether you want to be you're in a relationship, y'all aren't saying that you're happy with your situation. And that's the problem, because a lot of the narratives, a lot of the complaints that we see on the timeline or when certain topics come up is y'all are saying, hey, I wish my life was like this instead of that. And that becomes the problem, because the same way I would still be feeling and shaming somebody who got married and they're complaining about what they signed up for. That's the issue that's happening here. It's not just, hey, go check this off on a box and say, I did it. No, these people signed up to do their life the way that they want. Yes, proposing meant something to them, and that's why they did it. So when you asked that, and Honcho said because they wanted to commit, because yes, that's the commitment level that they're at currently. They don't need to rush that for anybody else. Whether we approve of it or not doesn't change anything, as long as they're happy and they're not complaining about it. The issue is the people that are judging them. A lot of y'all do complain about the current relationship statuses of your own.
Got a phone call.
oh, thank God, because I want to know,
I'm telling you,
Jiggy.
it
So
ain't
when
nothing
she
but the
becomes
Lord.
single, what do you
Hold on,
say
wait.
then? When she
Let me say this real quick. I think that
Fucking bullshit.
what Jonee said, because I think that's very interesting. Jonee said that we shouldn't be using Kyla Pratt and what she got going on as the example, or something to a variation of that. But women always use the "you should get married" as an example and project it on the other women. Niggas ain't out here talking about, aha, nigga, you ain't married
she
your
said the
bitch.
small examples,
Niggas don't do that.
like
That's women
Jim
that
Jones
project
and
that shit
her.
onto other women, down the woman. It's only women in the comments saying that Kyla Pratt stupid. Ain't no nigga saying that. It's only women
Of
Jonae
course
projecting
said
and
not,
that
Rashad.
you
talking.
That's
can't be
my
using.
point.
Hold on,
Rashad, of
Jonae
course
said
not.
that you can't be using these
But
one-off
conveniently, you were saying
situations.
that the 30-year-old bitches
Every marriage
pressuring
is a
niggas for
one-off.
marriage were stupid.
And that's why y'all don't get it. Every marriage is a one-off. There's no marriage that's like somebody
Oh,
else's
Jiggy,
shit.
Jig,
shut
you
up.
just
Y'all
said
be
Because
that
you
Hold on,
marriage
fried
wait.
as
is
Let
one
hell.
Jig go.
off.
He got a phone call. Go ahead, Jig.
Doug, all the
Please.
married people I know, and I talk to them about how they do their shit, it's all different. No one does the same exact shit. Again, y'all keep forgetting the premise is finding out what works for you and your partner that you're gonna do life with. There's no marriage that works the same way for everyone. The problem is too many people are out here doing shit and complaining about the results they're getting from it. These people aren't. So when you see people doing that, if you're not here whining and complaining about it, then ain't nobody got the grounds to be judging you or knowing your business like that. The problem is people find shit out and they say, well, I wouldn't do that and I couldn't never see that. But you ain't even doing the shit you want to do. So how you gonna tell somebody else what they can and can't do? Right? That's my issue with a lot of the shit. Because in the same breath, like I said, if somebody was married and unhappily married and complaining about, hey, like we were doing the other day with the Halle Berry shit, the nigga figured out he married somebody that ain't match what he actually wanted. That's the part of the issue too. So it's two sides to it. Y'all just get mad when the reality of it becomes, hey, well, if these niggas aren't doing this, these niggas aren't doing that. Meanwhile, some of y'all be like in these situations that nobody forced you in. Live the life you actually want to live. Until you can do that, then you're never going to feel the satisfaction, the freedom, or the happiness of whatever relationship, marriage, whatever you want.
So what I think that there is a lot of examples that we skip over. I think LL Cool J is another example in where he was with his woman for 10 years before they got married. They've been together 20 plus years, so that makes 30 years of 30 plus years of being together. I want to ask y'all
LeBron was with Savannah for
what
fucking
matters
11
most.
years.
I want to ask y'all what matters most: being together, in love, or walking down the aisle. Because I think if you can have that while you're together, what is the rush, or what is the rush to throwing away a relationship, giving ultimatums, that type of shit?
What
If
is
you're
the
gonna have
rush
30
to
plus years
what?
of togetherness and
Marriage?
happiness.
Engagement for 10 years is
Rashad,
different,
Rashad, hold
Rashad.
on.
Marry me today or I'm leaving you.
Rashad, oh, is it, who's next?
Go ahead, Kenya.
Thanks. Okay.
The laugh.
You know what the problem is?
Let me turn my
The
headphone
problem
down.
that
I'm
I
telling you,
God
have,
DB, you gonna go
damn.
the
deaf.
the problem that I have in these spaces is that Rashad, you're not these niggas, and so when you get to talking, it be skewing me because you be somewhere in the middle, but these niggas is far into hell, and so I have to now balance the two. But when I tell you, Rashad, I'm talking to men that don't like women for real, bro, and I know that this is all in fun and facetious, but I'm telling you right now, the way that y'all be trying to say that I'm a misandrist and I hate men, I'm telling y'all, call me that. That's perfectly fine. But call them niggas what they is too. They must be misogynist. They must be. And if we really look at reality, who's worse? Bitch, not me. Not me. Because please
What?
tell me this. How fucking convenient is it that any bitch that they fuck, they get to call her a hoe, they get to call her this, they could call her a jump off, they could say she wasn't worth nothing, she wasn't worth shit. You can't verify it. You just gotta believe all these niggas hypotheticals of all the bitches that they're fucking are not worth marriage. How convenient, right? But then when it gets time for them to get married, Jiggy in case, right? Jiggy is, I don't know how old he is, but he's now getting married. He's not an anomaly. There's a lot of niggas that wait till they're damn near 32, 33, 34, 35 to now want to seriously consider marriage. They're not virgins. They've been fucking bitches since 16, 17. That's how many years a fucking woman.
But
And
see, look, hold on,
women,
wait,
and
Kenya.
Rashad,
I think when
no.
it comes to
If you tell me that women are easily playable, they're easy to get played, you play the field with them, you do this, you do that with them, you moving them around like fucking puppets, and they're just this. They're playthings that you use, but then you blame them on the back end for them not getting chosen. How the fuck do that make sense? Aren't you the problem?
hold on, but
Because
Kenya,
if
Your
look,
I
hold
body,
on,
was
wait.
your choice,
fucking,
The
baby.
if
thing
I
is
was
with
Your
fucking,
body
and
and
if
your
I was
choice.
Kenya, the thing is with niggas, right? I think maybe I'm tripping, right? Do niggas want to get married?
no.
Yes. Hold on, wait, listen. That's false. I think niggas want to
Oh.
get married.
Okay.
I don't think that men seek it like a woman. I don't think men go into these situations, the majority of the situations, like seeking marriage like
Conveniently
a
until
bloodhound.
you're 33,
Like it's
then
a,
you
it's
look
There's
a,
no
back on all the
pressure.
hold on. It's a
no, Rashad,
situation
don't
in
mute
where
me.
if we find the right woman, like we said, like it says in the Bible, then we'll go into that space of wanting to marry her. Are we out here just making sure that every bitch that we talk, I want marriage. Are we influenced by a lot of people and a lot of things? No. So men are more passive in that situation, and where if it happens unlike y'all, and where your biological clock is ticking, you got all these other outside influences, and now you're making it a situation of, nigga, you need to marry me right now. And a lot of times niggas ain't happy. One, y'all not doing what's necessary, and two, it's not like a need for a nigga. It's
Right.
really not.
It's not.
Rashad,
Like
you're
my girl
ignoring
shows
a
me all
major,
the right
Rashad,
things
that is
that I never
no.
seen before from another girl. That's why I
Rashad,
proposed
that
to her.
is ignoring a major component
Y'all
of the
act like being a good
conversation.
Hold on,
person
wait.
mean that you
What's
need
the
to be
component? We got to
married.
get to the hand.
Rashad, you are ignoring a major proponent to the
You could be a
conversation
good woman, but that don't make you
that
the right
cannot
woman.
be overlooked. It cannot be overlooked, Rashad. What I'm about to say, it cannot be overlooked because the way that they speak so flippantly about their sexual relationships with women, all of the children within the black community, I wish y'all could see me right now the way I'm spanning my arms, bitch. All of the children within the community
Think she a pterodactyl.
are a culmination of these niggas talking like this. The women are not withholding sex. The women are dating men and having sex and getting into long-term relationships with the hopes that marriage will be on the other end. Now, if you tell me that you hold the power to that and you only decide to pick one bitch after 15 to 10 years of fucking mad bitches, I'm the problem?
If you know,
I'm the problem?
Hold on. If you know that that niggas have the power and hold the power to to marriage, then why the
I
fuck you ain't
been
acting
told
like
women
it?
stop having sex. I
Why you
been
not
told
acting like
women
it?
stop having sex. Rashad, I been
Why you
told
not?
women stop having sex.
Niggas don't care about bitches fucking unless you fucking like astronomically. Then yeah, we care. But if you know that niggas hold the power, then act right, ho. When you come around, talk right, do something that I like, make me feel good, do something.
Rashad, even
But
if even if
but if
all
you
three
don't
of
act
them
like that,
bitches
then
do
you ain't
it,
gonna
you
get
can
that
only
ring.
pick
Hold on,
one.
wait, let's get to the
Rashad,
hands real
even if
quick.
all three bitches act right, you can only pick one. That's the point.
And
That
guess
don't
what?
ever
May the best
happen.
bitch win. Go
Ain't
ahead,
never
That's
been no
OG.
three
convenient.
bitches acting right.
May the best bitch win. Go 10.
Um, I'm gonna speak in my soft voice to level with y'all. With Kenya specifically, we do got to take some responsibility as niggas. Not gonna hold you, right? Because there is a large majority of us that entertain the fuck shit. If we didn't entertain the fuck shit, they wouldn't, like, most of the women wouldn't have a choice but to do quote unquote right. But where the women are fucking up at is you don't have to indulge, right? That nigga, you want to be married. That's what Jiggy and them are saying, King. If you want to be married, there's a nigga out there that you can marry if you change your behavior. So it's kind of like, it's really like a 50-50 here. Like, you got to also take some accountability, not you specifically, but women in general got to take some accountability for their actions, and we got to take some accountability for ours. So what Jig and Rashad's point is like, okay, you want to be married. You found a nigga that you would like to marry. So since you only control access to sex and he controls access to marriage, you need to adhere to what is going to get you married. Because what niggas do is adhere to what gets them sex. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You see the
shit.
conundrum?
Speak
Nigga
on
couldn't have
it.
said it better.
Hey man, pass the collection plate his way.
Couldn't